Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm Amber from All Things Homeopathy, and I wanted to talk to you for a minute about the Get Well Soon kit. It is one of my personal favorites and one we use in our household anytime I feel like something is coming on. So I just wanted to walk through a little bit, tell you what the remedies are for, how to use the kit, and why I think it would be beneficial for you to have it on hand. So the very first thing is at the onset of anything. If anyone in my family starts to feel sick, I hit them with the Get Well Soon kit. So there are 4 remedies that are targeted specifically for the sickness, and I know that they say virus. I really just go sickness in general. It doesn't really matter to me if it's a virus or any sickness with those first 4 remedies that are listed on the site. So Narayani War, which is sort of like the homeopathic antibiotic. I use it for anything that I think might need to be treated as if it were an infection, a sickness. Narayani War has so many uses. That's another video for another time. Then there's infection support, which is specially formulated for any time there's an infection or sickness going on. And you have to think about homeopathy like this. The names are pretty much made up, but the remedies can be used for such a wide variety that even though it says infection, there might not necessarily be an infection going on, but it's still a great and supportive remedy. And then there's virus recovery, which is an excellent remedy that goes through and sweeps out all of the yuck and gets rid of it. Gently, of course, because homeopathy is gentle, but this is another one of my customized formulations that I really, really love. Excellent for post-illness as well. And like I said, don't let the name virus hang you up because it doesn't have to be that you're treating a virus. I use it for sinus infections, ear infections, and anything that I think might be just a sickness that needs some extra support. And then, of course, flu recovery. And flu recovery would be the same thing. Just a great pack of remedies that, when put together, work really well to target any kind of sickness, illness. So I use flu and virus a little bit loosely, I guess. But these first 4 remedies, when anyone in our house is starting to get sick, at that first sign of a tickle or a scratch, that's what I give right away. And I usually give them every couple of hours just to kind of kick things out of the system and really boost the immunities. And I notice if I do that, I can usually stop things in their tracks. And I notice if I do that, I can usually stop something in its tracks. Now, nothing is foolproof, so you might be down a day, maybe 2. But the good news is usually this will decrease the duration, if not stop it completely at the onset. And I also use the other 3 remedies, throat mix, chest and cough mix, and sinus mix, accordingly as the symptoms dictate. So those 3 are there as supportive remedies to help as you work in the background to kick the bug. And then you can give those remedies in addition to help support whatever the symptoms are. So if I feel like I'm getting sick, the very first thing is just to give those first 4 remedies. And then I go according to the symptoms. If I have a little bit of a tickly throat, then I give the throat mix. If I'm kind of getting a cough, the cough mix. You get the idea. Sinus, I go with sinus mix. So you really can't overuse them. You can intermix them. This kit was designed by me to use at the onset or when you find yourself sick and you haven't been able to find anything else that will help. Actually, I'd recommend just starting before that and getting the kit and having it on hand so that you don't have to get to that point. But let's say that you're already sick and you just found my Get Well Soon kit and you're ready to start. I would do the exact same thing. Give the first 4 remedies that are targeted toward the pathology and give them every couple of hours. And then use the last 3 remedies in the list as you need for symptoms. I love, love, love this kit. We have sold hundreds of them, and I have heard so much feedback from people that it has been the only thing that has worked when nothing else would. People try the common remedies like Acetylcoccinum, they try pulsatilla, they try Heparin, but for some reason this combination of the remedies in the Get Well Soon kit just works amazingly well. So I recommend having it on hand, have enough to make sure you can get through the cold and flu season and that you're ready when sickness comes knocking. Now, I also recommend pairing it with HPCVIN. So go ahead and check out HPCVIN. I'll leave you the link and you can see how I pair that with the Get Well Soon kit.